What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Red Crimson 102. Once again, this time I got for you the Fusion Power A wireless controller for the Nintendo Switch. It's pretty much like an Elite controller for the Nintendo Switch. So let's take a look at it, see what's up with it. And let's remove the seal. Man, this box looked like it been through hell. The bottom is all beaten up. As you can see, anti-friction rings, extra tall thumbsticks, magnetic impulse triggers, USB-C port for both wire mode, Alps thumbsticks, 3.5mm audio jack, mappable and removable Pro Pack. It's kind of weird. But then again, you could remove the paddles from the Elite controller for the Xbox. Now that's cool. Fusion. It's a nice big case. I love how it feels. The material feels really good. Two eyes looking at you. Actually, this look like Oinky Pig nose. Oink, oink, oink. I guess when you get bored, you just stick your fingers in here. That's weird. It's like a pig nose. Nice premium USB cable. USB-C. Excuse me. So this is a USB-C cable. It's a nice material. It's braided. Yes. Wow. These actually feel pretty good, y'all. These thumbsticks feel nice. Pull off my Shoryuken's easy. D-pad feels cool. You know what, nowadays, man, it's just hard to come across a controller with a good D-pad. I don't know why. The Pro controller, whenever I'm using it, if I hit back, it always jumps. It's weird. Button feels good. Face buttons feel good. Wow, it's a really premium controller. And you can get this controller anywhere, Best Buy, Amazon for $100. This is like the Elite controller for the Nintendo Switch. The triggers are nice. Okay, the trigger buttons feels really good. I'll go as far as to say, yeah, this controller is a lot better than the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. The triggers feel really, really good, especially the ZL and the ZR triggers. L and R feels good. D-pad is love. The analogs feel amazing. The face buttons feel amazing. And the plus and minus buttons feels good. You have the paddles. You know what? I never use the paddles on the Elite controller, so I don't think I'll be using them here. You have the USB-C slot. You have the 3.5mm headphone jack. That's kind of cool. I want to know if that works for voice chat. And also, I wonder if you plug this in, if you have the controller plugged into your Nintendo Switch, as well as the headphone connected to the headphone jack, I wonder if you can actually hear the game. I should test that out. And this little spider-looking thingy here, to crawl around for a little bit. My daughter will probably play with this. It's like a little spider crawling around. But that's kind of cool. You could remove the whole thing. I thought it was weird at first when I seen it on YouTube, but it's pretty cool. So the paddles are debatable. I guess I don't know. How would I compare it to the Elite? I don't know, it feels a little bit cheaper, but hey, it could just be me. As long as they work, that's all that matters. Alright guys. You come with 2 tall joysticks. 2 tall joysticks. Has a rubber smell to it. I don't want to break my controller. I don't know if you can take these off like the Xbox Elite. Oh, I think I know what you gotta do. Open, close. What the hell? I don't know what the hell. Oh, okay. I guess that's for the back of the controller. If you remove the, I guess if you take this off, you can replace it with this little thing in here. This is your face plate. Oh. Ah, that was cool. So you can remove the face plate. That's cool. That's cool. But you know what, guys? Honestly, I prefer the black finish. Awesome. So I was right. You can just pull it off. Well, guys, you get the picture. So pretty much you can just swap the thumbsticks out. I prefer the all black faceplate. know what though, guys, but I will admit this is a nice little case. I guess those protect your thumbsticks. This is a nice little cool case, guys. Well, there you have it. I'll be doing some gameplay footage, so I'll let you guys know if it feels better than. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's compare it to the Switch Pad Pro. Seems almost the same size. Seems almost identical. Honestly, guys, I think the Fusion Pro is a lot better than the Nintendo official Pro controller. This is by far a better controller. It feels a lot better. The buttons feel better. All the buttons on here, including the analogs and the D-pad, feels better than the Pro controller. So I would love to test out the gameplay with this controller, the Fusion Pro, and see if I see a big difference. And I had this Pro controller since launch, 2017. So I guess this controller has its wear and tear, because like the D-pad, I don't think it was a great design D-pad to begin with. Anyway, even when I first got the Pro controller, because like the D-pad is all over the place. As you can see, if you press up or down, like the whole D-pad moves. I think that's a bad design. And Nintendo was the first company to invent the D-pad, and like everybody's surpassing, even Xbox. PlayStation has a perfect D-pad, so I don't know why Nintendo's messing up. Whenever I play, example, I was playing Mortal Kombat, when I was pressing back, it'll jump backwards. Same thing with forward. It's weird. So I'm curious to see how well the D-pad works with fighting games and the overall controller, and I'll definitely let you guys know what's up with that. So stay tuned for some gameplay. Alright guys, I'm now attempting to pair the Fusion Pro controller with my Nintendo Switch. And it came up that easily. That's a pairing button. You hold this button down for a few seconds until it pops up on the Switch's display. Now let's find a game to play. Alright guys, now what better way to test out a new controller is with a fighting game. That's the best way to test out a controller. Now we're going to try Mortal Kombat Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch and see how the D-pad feels. Usually I'll use a fighting game like King of Fighters or Street Fighter, but I don't feel like digging for it right now. I can literally smell the rubber on this controller. That's how new it is. Controller feels really good, by the way. Let's see if this controller is worth $100. And like I said, guys, you can remap the buttons to the paddle, but even on the Xbox Elite controller, I never use it, so I don't think I'll use it here. Maybe one day I'll play around with it and see. But if I reprogram the buttons to the paddles, I have to reprogram my brain to get used to where those buttons are, and I don't feel like doing that, especially at my age. I don't have the time and the muscle memory to remember the buttons, to relearn the map buttons. This game looks really good in handheld mode. Keep forgetting how to block. Let's see if I can pull off a fatality. Nope, didn't work. For some reason, fatalities are hard to do. Oh well. But there you have it, guys. I'll show you some gameplay with a new Fusion A Pro power controller, and it's great. It's awesome. So drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. That'll help me out, and see you next video.